In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get the easiest Part 2 Slime Factory Huge Pet in Pet Simulator 99. So yeah, inside of the Part 2 update, they actually added a bunch of new huge pets to the game, some of them being a lot rarer than other ones. So in this video, we're going to be figuring out which huge pet is the easiest one to actually hatch and grind as well. So make sure you guys watch the entire video so you guys can see everything. So yeah, let's get into it right now. Also, make sure you guys keep watching the video because I'm going to be doing a pretty interesting giveaway later in the video that I've never done before. So yeah, make sure you guys keep watching.
Need cheap huges? Check out bloxcart.com. Let me show you how it's done. First, pick out an item you want to get. I think I'm gonna go with the dog just to keep it simple. Got him! Let's add him to the cart. All right, when you check out, use code VORTEX for 20% off. Now, let's put in our user and join the bot to claim. Heck! Here we go! Yes, I'm sure. Gimme. All done. Use code VORTEX to get 20% off bloxcart.com.
Alright, so I've been doing some research a little bit on looking at the exist count of every single huge pet that was added to the game, and I have figured out which one is apparently the easiest to get. And yeah, apparently the easiest huge pet to obtain in this Part 2 event is this the huge ooze cat. But you also do have the chance to hatch the Titanic from it as well, and this is actually pretty insane that 321 exist, and it hasn't even been a full 24 hours since the update came out, so that's pretty insane. There's definitely going to be at least 1,000 of these in existence for sure, but we'll see how many actually come up. But yeah, if we look over the huge pet, as you can see, 21,000 of these have already been hatched, and there's been 4,000 gold ones and 800 rainbow ones. There's actually been a lot of these pets already hatched, which 21,000 exists count of these definitely makes this the most common huge pet of the Part 2 update. But yeah, some players might just walk in and just assume that they should just be filling up the slime machine and just getting the Titanic or having the Titanic and huge chance, but there is way more you can do to actually buff your chances, and that's by using the slime token juicer right here. This thing is actually really good because it does boost your huge and Titanic chance by a pretty ridiculous amount. As you can see, I'm currently at 44.5x, which is a pretty good buff, I'm not gonna lie, and that gives you a 44x chance to literally hatch the huge or Titanic, which is crazy. And yeah, buffing that up definitely gives you some really good odds to get this. And then also on top of the slime chance juicer, come over here to the upgrade machine if you don't have these upgrades maxed out yet, because there are definitely some pretty worth it ones, I'm not gonna lie, but we're mainly gonna be focusing on these two right here. As you can see, the more slime gifts, or no, these three, sorry. The more slime machine gifts gives you more gifts from the machine once you complete it. The more slime tokens is pretty obvious, it just gives you a higher drop rate for the slime tokens, and this one up here is the most important one you want to get, which is the faster slime machine, and it just fills up your slime machine faster, but if you do max it out, it gets up to 2x, which is still pretty good. And yeah, that's definitely a pretty good chance, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, if you do have both of those maxed out, you're gonna be having the highest huge and Titanic chances possible for this pet right inside of here, so it's honestly pretty good, I would say. But yeah, that's most of the things you can do, but there still is a couple more. One of them being using the factory damage boosters, because these actually just allow you to do more damage, therefore you're gonna fill up this machine faster. So yeah, if you're able to get this slime or the factory damage booster 2 or 3, that would be insane because you're gonna be doing way more damage. But yeah, still even the damage booster 1 is still pretty decent. And yeah, I'm currently doing 7.4 trillion damage per second, which I think is decent. I think it can be a bit better though. Let me see if I can maybe empower some more enchants, just like so, and there we go. We now have all three of these empowered, so we should be a little bit higher in the damage now. And okay, 8 trillion, definitely a bit better. It's 8.5 trillion, it's definitely getting higher. I wonder if we can hit 10 trillion, I'm not sure though. It is dropping a little bit, so maybe we won't be able to, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But also I went ahead and binded this slime gift to a key bind because I want to open them up, and I actually have a good amount. I almost have 200, and this is only from me grinding and collecting them. I haven't bought any from the plaza, but I'm sure if I did, I would definitely be in the thousands. But yeah, I'm gonna go and open these like 200 or so that I have. Now let's see if we can get anything rare. Mainly the main thing I'm looking for is hopefully more boost, but if I can get the huge pet from here, that would be really cool. So yeah, we just mainly need more boost. I am seeing a couple pop up, like I saw a factory speed boost, and okay, I'm not seeing anything else. No, I see a damage booster I just got. Okay, we're at least getting one or a few. I'm gonna go ahead and spam all these gifts, and we'll come back and see how many I actually get. I have seen the coins booster as well, so I think we've gotten every single one, but hopefully we can get a higher tier version of those. That would be really good for sure. All right, and there was the last 7 just opened up, and there we go. All right, if we check our inventory, we did get every single boost, and we actually did get 2 factory damage booster 2s. That's really nice. I'm definitely going to use that, and I'll use a coin one as well just to make sure I get more coins. And yeah, we were doing way more damage. 12.3, 13.5. Okay, we're getting really high up. I think the highest I saw it get to was 14.4 trillion. That is insane. Almost 20 million coins per second as well too, which is crazy. All right, also I went ahead and powered 1 tap power enchant as well because it's actually pretty useful to use use 1 tap power. As you can see, if I just turn on my auto clicker real quick, look how much damage we are doing to these. We are breaking these really fast. Pretty much instantly breaking the tanks, which is honestly pretty good. And yeah, by doing this, as you can see at the top, I'm at 17.6 trillion. I can actually see the number going up as I'm clicking. Yeah, that's definitely pretty crazy, but yeah, we're doing so much damage along and now with also clicking. But yeah, you guys don't need to be auto clicking, but it definitely does help if you can hold the enchant slot for more tap breakables. Or not tap breakables, tap power enchants. Yeah, definitely pretty nice how much damage we're doing, but also something that I've wanted to do since the update drop and I haven't had the opportunity to is to actually max out one of these pets. I have yet to do so, and I think we have enough coins now to finally do it. So yeah, it does get really expensive though, but we're still gonna go ahead and do it for the video. I want to get this thing maxed out, and okay, wow, this is very expensive. Okay, I would upgrade this again, but what is the point of going to the Galaxy Dragon from the noob going from 14% to 91 and the tank going from 86 to 9? What the heck is this? I am honestly so confused. Why would anybody would even do this? But for the video, we're gonna go ahead and just do it and just experiment. Okay, I don't know why it literally just reset the entire chances. That was really confusing, but there we go. We got this pet maxed out at level 200, and yeah, the chances is 86 and 14 for the noob. And for this chest mimic is literally 50-50, and you spend way less coins. So I think honestly it's probably more worth it to just get these chest mimics because it is gonna be way cheaper. So let me just get rid of that, and let me just upgrade this pet right here to level 180 real quick. All right, but it seemed like this chest mimic at level 190 was the most optimum level because as you can see, it's at 86% and 14 for the noob. I think this is literally what the pet is at max level. Correct me if I'm wrong. I literally just saw it, but I don't remember exactly what the chances were. But yeah, definitely level 190 for the pet upgrades is the way to go for sure. And yeah, we're getting so many more tanks now. And chest, how did we get this blue chest? It must have been from earlier, I guess. Also, another thing, right before I ended off the last video, I actually just decided to open up a couple more eggs. And if we scroll down to my inventory, I actually did hatch a rainbow jelly kitsune right here. And yeah, it's actually pretty decent in stats. As you can see, 145 million damage, pretty good. Also, I just got really confused for a second because I walked over here. As you can see, this pet is not the chest mimic right now. I don't know why. It literally shows a wicked Imperium, but as above it, it does show the chest mimic at level 190. So this is definitely an interesting bug. They should probably fix this. But yeah, the second easiest huge pet that I've actually found inside of the slime factory is going to be this huge up here, which is the huge sticky lamb, and it should be the same drop chances as this huge ooze axolotl, I believe, because it is the same multiplier. So you probably have the exact same chances to get the drop as the pet at least. So yeah, I'm sure if I sit here for a few days, I should definitely be able to hatch some, because considering the last event I hatched like 6, I believe. I gave 2 of them away, and then I need to give 2 more of these away very soon as well. But yeah, look at our slime tokens. We have now gotten our chances up to 50x for this huge anti-tank. That is pretty insane. And yeah, not sure what the max is, but we're getting pretty close to it. It's probably like 75 maybe. But yeah, our chances are super high now, so I'm sure if I sat here for like an entire night to AFK. And we also do have a good amount of coins. As you can see, I have just around 25 billion on the left, and I think I might as well go ahead and try and spend them. Let me equip a couple lucky eggs enchants though. It's definitely gonna help out a bit. And let's see if we can get something more rare. It is 60 or 1.67 billion coins per open though for me, so I'm gonna run out pretty quick, I'm assuming. But regardless, let's see if we can hatch a new pet. Alright, well that was pretty short-lived, not gonna lie. I didn't really open up as many eggs as I was expecting to, but we did hatch a few things, but nothing new. So yeah, pretty unfortunate. But if you want to maximize your potential profits while you're grinding inside of the slime factory, you should definitely make sure your slime juicer is maxed out and the slime machine is running. And then once it is doing so, I would come over here to this Titanic chest and recommend just auto-clicking this and opening it up while you're AFK. And yeah, they actually did change this chest up from the last update, because in the last update, the chest was actually see-through, and now it is actually not, as you can see if I try and move my camera around it. So yeah, it does make it a little bit more difficult to actually hit the E button, but then also hit the OK and have it line up. So yeah, what I found to be the most helpful is just to stand right around here on the right side of the chest, and then just aim your mouser just like so, and then just have your auto-clicker start running just like that. So yeah, hopefully that can let you auto-click the chest and open it up a bunch, because it has been working for me, and hopefully it'll work for you guys as well. One thing I have noticed though is they actually have nerfed the amount of coins you get from here significantly. I don't even know why it says 100k to 20 million, because you do not get 100k to 20 million. At least for me, I've only been getting like a few thousand gems, which is pretty sad, but it's still better than nothing, but definitely not 100,000 to 2 million or 20 million, because that's pretty crazy. But yeah, I guess since we pretty much got everything going, I'm gonna go ahead and AFK for a bit on the slime machine and see if we can maybe hatch anything. I'm just gonna let the machine run right here and see our progress. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let this run for a bit, and hopefully we come back to something good, so wish me luck. Now we are back, but unfortunately I don't think I hatched any huge pets, which is, yeah, pretty unfortunate. But also wasn't that long. I was only AFK for a few minutes. I'm sure if I sat here for AFK for the whole night, I would definitely come back to something hatched, I'm assuming. So yeah, make sure you guys follow all the tips that I mentioned earlier in the video, because it's gonna help you out a ton, especially with this slime machine, on getting a really good huge pet. And yeah, before I end off the video, I did mention earlier that I was gonna be doing a special giveaway that I've never done before. And yeah, that giveaway is gonna be for every like that we get on this video. I'm going to be giving away 1 million diamonds, and for every person that likes, I'm just gonna add it to the pot. So yeah, make sure you guys drop a like on this video so you guys can contribute to me adding on more diamonds to the giveaway. And yeah, I'll probably do the giveaway in a couple of videos from now, but definitely make sure you guys like the video so you can see how high we can get this pot to go. But yeah, that pretty much is everything for the video. Make sure you guys head over to the Discord server if you guys want. Link of that will be in the description. Make sure you guys also check out my Roblox UGC as well. This Fortress Orb on my shoulder is a pretty cool item. I really appreciate if you guys would buy it. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well, because we're on the road to 100k subs. I really appreciate if you guys subscribe. And yeah, thank you boys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.